Good morning, everybody. Uh, Welcome to Zbits live stream uh, from wherever you are tuning in on the app or on YouTube. I welcome you to the live streaming session for today. It's a very good morning from my side, and I'm joined in here by a lot of you, and I'm waiting for more people to join in so that we can have interesting conversations around the topic for today, which I will be revealing very soon. I am here joined by Canny Canny. Hello, Canny Canny. Uh, we are live here for the fifth day in a row, and we have some really interesting conversations around the world of cryptocurrency, risk management, blockchain technology that we will be discussing in the next few hours or so, right? I welcome you all to the chat. I can see one by one, quite a few people are joining in. It's a late morning, I guess, and people are gradually joining in. I hope you are invested in on the platform as well, Zbit that is, and I hope that you are earning plenty of rewards and plenty of your investment is going in the right direction. Uh, we have the markets right open in front of us, and we'll be looking at them at how they are performing all your assets, right? I am waiting for more people to join in so that we can have more engaging conversations and more discussions. I am just waiting for more of you to join in. Then we can begin in with our conversations, and we can take them to really engaging ones, right? I will be discussing about what we all discussed yesterday as well. I will also be discussing about the topic for today, right? And I hope that you enjoyed yesterday's session, which was plenty of talks around AI and artificial intelligence, all the tech giants who are getting bigger and bigger day by day in the world of AI, and how they are, how AI actually is, eating up jobs and creating newer ones as well. We are very much, learning with how to get better at AI. Suggested you that you should learn some new AI tools so that you can upgrade yourself and survive. We looked at industries which will survive when it comes to the AI, era, the AI revolution, and a few industries that need to think about how they need to upskill and upgrade themselves when it comes to learning new AI tools. We discussed all of this in detail, and we discussed a few other things, how AI is the next big revolution. We discussed about tech giants, and so I hope that you had a good time yesterday. We are looking for more people to join in so that we can begin with conversations around, the topic for today, which I will be revealing very soon. I am just waiting for more people to join in. I am looking at the markets right in front of me. I hope you are also tuned in and looking at all these markets. The topic for today I will be revealing very soon. Canny. I am just waiting for more people to join in on the Zbit platform so that we can entertain their questions as well as entertain your questions on YouTube as well. It's a lovely morning. I wish you all very good morning. Thank you all for joining in on the live stream. We will be discussing in detail about the topic for today, which I will be revealing in the next 2 minutes. I'm just waiting for more people to join in so that then we can start with our discussion around the topic for today, right? Meanwhile, I hope that you are invested on the platform Zbit. It's a very safe and secure platform. You can have a look at the charts that are in front of us, in front of your screen, and you can see how BTC is doing, how BTC stands at 86,737. It's moving here and there. ETH meanwhile is at 2915, 2914. uh, the markets show kind of a dip for a 1 day 1 week period. uh, this is the chart. It's all about studying these charts and making conscious decisions on how to amplify your money, how to buy and sell coins and do trading day in, day out so that you can earn better, right? It's all about having a good plan in your head, getting good research done, looking at these charts, analyzing them, and uh, then thereby investing on Zbit so that you can predict as well as your predictions do come true and you have plenty of money in your portfolio. I'm waiting for more people to join in so that we can begin. All right, then I am going to be now revealing the topic for the day, and then we will be discussing it in detail, and I'll be taking questions. We are still looking at more and more people to join in. Meanwhile, if you want, I will reveal the topic of the day. The topic for the day is a beginner investment mindset and risk management, right? The topic for the day is beginner investment mindset and risk management. Now, there must be a lot of you who are beginning, who are getting to know this world of cryptocurrency and are looking to invest on platforms such as Zbit, a safe, secure platform that has plenty of good UI UX and has all the options, has all the things that you would expect of any crypto exchange platform that allows you to invest mindfully. It allows you to make good trading decisions so that you can eventually reap rewards and you can enjoy the platform as a whole and it becomes your number one favorite crypto platform, right? uh, that is the topic for today: beginner investment mindset and risk management, right? We will be discussing it in a lot of detail. I'm still waiting for more people to join in so that we can take this forward. I'm looking for more people to join in. I'm waiting for you guys to join in on the live stream, on Zbit's live stream, as well as on YouTube. All right. We will be beginning with the beginner investment mindset now, and then we will be getting into risk management, how investors, early stage investors, beginner investors look at how what their thought process is, how they are coming into the market thinking how they will make their money grow, how they will invest, and how beginners kind of look at the cryptocurrency market as a whole, when it comes to investing, and when it comes to studying these candles, whether it is looking at bigger popular coins such as Bitcoin, such as uh, Ethereum, all these coins that they must have heard of, and how they bring in this approach into the market in order to make a switch from either the stock market or investment practices that they have been following over the years. But now they've come into this market. It's a volatile, complex market. It requires some kind of a deep understanding so that you can get better at investment in crypto. And we will be looking at how investment is in their minds, how investment is, uh, how they see investment, how they look at crypto investments, and then we will be guiding them on how they can go about it. I'm waiting for more people to join in. If you've just joined in, you can comment with a hi, or you can comment with a hello on the below box that says say something. I'm looking at more people who are joining in, and then I will obviously begin with this beginner friendly guide that I have on investor mindset, beginner investment mindset, right? I hope you are, having a good day wherever you're tuning in from, wherever you are live streaming from. We are live on YouTube as well as on the Zbit platform, on the app as well, right? Welcome to you all who are just joining in. I'm very happy to see you all here. I'm very happy to entertain your questions as well and your comments about the topic for the day, which is beginner investment mindset and risk management, how to go about it basically, right? I am waiting for more people to join in so that we can then begin. If you've just joined in, I would like to give you an update. There is an update on the app as well. If you are logging in on to the app and are, just and I've just opened the app, the Zbit app, there is an update. You should get your app updated. There are a few deposit optimization options that have been now made available. The withdrawal has been optimized. as well as withdrawal records, transfer records, deposit records, free position, event optimization. All these things have been updated in the next update of the app. You can get on App Store or on the Android Store and get your app updated as soon as possible. Right? There's been a new update. You must have seen a pop up on the app if you've just opened it, and so you can get it uh, updated, right? So this is an information for all of you who must have just joined in on the app and are tuning in on the live streaming session that we are conducting here. The topic for the today is beginner investment mindset and risk management. I hope you are joining in fast and are going to enjoy the conversation that we have in store for you. Like the last few days, there have been really engaging conversations that we've had, and today's topic is no different as well, right? I am waiting for more people to join in so that we can begin with these discussions, right? I am going to be going through all these pointers that I have in front of me when it comes to giving you a step by step guide on the beginner investment mindset. But I'm waiting for more people to join in so that then we can begin, right? Welcome to Canny Canny from YouTube, and I'm waiting for more people to join in, and we can then begin in the next few seconds, right? Right, then we can now probably begin because a few more people have joined in, and I welcome you all to the live stream on Zbit and on YouTube Live. People who have just streamed in, lot of people are now joining in. We can begin with the topic for the day, which is uh, beginner investment mindset and risk management. We will be looking at how beginner investment mindset is basically when they come into the world of cryptocurrency, and we will then be looking at how they kind of approach the market. We will be discussing all of this in quite a lot of details, and we can now probably begin because we have more people who have joined in, and we have more people who are streaming in on YouTube as well as on the Zbit platform, right? Zbit app. I hope that you have updated your app. I hope that you have now seen the pop up on the app and are looking at a newer update that is available on the app. It has been optimized in a lot of ways, in terms of withdrawals, in terms of quite a few other things that needed to be optimized. It's now faster, it's now better, and it's much more easier for you to make withdrawals on the app, right? So we're now beginning with the topic for the day. If you can just give me a second. Right. Right. So, what is the beginner investment mindset really? Right. We will be talking about this in quite a lot of detail. What is the mindset that people have when they come into the market? So, the number one step that they, should look at is understand how investment is actually portrayed in their minds. Right. Investment is a marathon. It's not a sprint. Right. If you've ever had a run in a marathon ever, you might understand what I'm trying to say here. A marathon means that you are looking at it from a long term point of view and not a sprint point of view, right? It's not a quick race, it's not a 100 meters race or a lottery as such. It's a marathon. It requires a long term time, dedication that you need to give it, and a long term connection with it, so that you can eventually grow over a period of time. It's marathon, it's not a lottery, it's not a sprint. You need to stay invested in it, and by stay invested in it, I mean you need to be fully understanding how things work here, right? And I would say that you should approach it very much like life. It's a marathon and it's not a sprint, right? Okay. Because now there are a few reasons why I'm saying this, and the number one reason behind me saying this is why investment is a marathon is the fact that its wealth is not built in a day or two, right? When that happens, obviously there are huge chances that you might even lose that money if you've earned it fast. The faster you earn it, the faster you lose it, right? So wealth is built slowly. It's not built overnight. It is a result of small and consistent efforts that you need to put in, and that will reap the rewards when the time is ripe, when the time is right, right? And it's better to not invest in bigger and risky bets. Rather than doing that, you can obviously invest in smaller investments, and those one day will become the fruits that you are going to have after years of your hard earned investments. And so if you're chasing quick money or you're gambling, don't take it as an investment, don't think of it as an investment. Gambling or earning quick money is not a solution when it comes to investment. It is not even a part of uh, the idea of investment, right? If you're investing in something, it needs to be long term. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So that is the first point. You need to get rich. The mindset shift says that you need to get rich slowly, and you need to think of it as a marathon, right? I'm sorry. So that is the first point. Investment is a marathon. It is not a sprint, right? It is not a lottery if you think of it in that way. And if you're a beginner who are investing in the cryptocurrency market, and if you're thinking it like that, I'm sorry, that is the wrong approach to it, right? Now, the second point that we have to come to is that your first job as an investor is to protect your capital first, right? Obviously profits will come later, right? You need not worry about the profits. You need to protect the capital that you have invested in, because uh, you can always earn, the gains that you are looking at. You might lose some, win some, but the gains that you are thinking about, you will obviously earn that someday or the other. But what big losses do is that they break your confidence, right? You might lose your interest in the entire process. You might lose your invest in the whole idea of investment, right? Just because you made a bad investment, and you didn't do your research. You didn't think of it that much when it comes to investing. You must have made a bad decision somewhere down the line, and then you must be paying the price for it, right? So that big loss could in turn break your confidence. It will obviously trigger an emotional decision from inside you, and it will always push people, or you as an early beginner investor, out of the market, and that will just completely shatter your confidence. So you need to have a clear agenda, clear mindset in your mind when it comes to investing. And when you start investing, right, you need to protect your capital first rather than thinking about the profits. The profits will definitely come, brother. They will definitely come when they have to come. If you can just think about the capital that you've invested in, not think about the profits that will eventually come, you will be in a much better state of mind, and you will be in a much better place when it comes to investment. Okay. Now, the third point here is, all right, just to give you, all the people who have just joined in, just to give you an idea of what we are discussing today. We are discussing beginner investment mindset. All of you who have just joined in, I welcome you to the chat. I welcome you to the live stream. And we are now discussing how beginner investor mindset is when it comes to the world of crypto or any other world, but specifically we are discussing cryptocurrency and how to manage risk. We will also come to risk management later, but first we are discussing how the beginner investment mindset is. How I'm trying to give you a step by step guide as to what to look after. The first point that we discussed was investing is a marathon and it's not a sprint, it's not a lottery, right? I explained it in detail. The second point that we've just come to and we've just finished discussing is that you need to protect your capital first and then think about profits. All right. Now, the third point that we are going to come to is very understandable. I feel it's very simple, yet people don't understand it that well. And that is that emotions are the real enemy. All right. It's not a TV serial, it's not a movie, it's not a it's not a race that you need to win. You're not competing with anyone, you're just competing with yourself. You're just trying to make double of your money, or maybe earn a few rewards and make most of your investment. So it's not a movie. Keep emotions side, keep emotions away, and then make conscious decisions using your brain, your mind, which always tells you and guides you what kind of decisions you can make, how you can make good conscious decisions, looking and studying. Look, like you have this chart in front of you. This is an Ethereum chart. You can look at the patterns, you can look at what the last few days, what the last few months have shown, where the chart might be progressing towards, where Does it point towards whether it is going to see a dip, whether it is going to see a rise, whether you need to buy that dip? Your mind will always guide you, right? So you need to listen to your mind more than your heart, right? That is how you make and become a good investor. So you need to keep your emotions aside. You don't need to get into this FOMO of buying and buying coins when they are at their top, when they are at their all-time highs. And you need to be very careful about anyone guiding you as well, pushing you into buying all these coins. You don't need to panic sell either. Panic selling will obviously be considered a bad investment decision. It will be considered, if you're thinking that it will not go down further, and you are very much panicky about it, you are very much hyper about it, you might just tend to make a wrong decision, right? Then again, greed will also take you to the wrong road. It will take you on the wrong path if you're looking, and if you're becoming too greedy in the world of cryptocurrency, especially, which is a volatile complex market. If you're looking to become very greedy, it will again hamper your growth, it will hamper your investments, and you will tend to maybe risk it all, right? You shouldn't risk it all. You shouldn't put your eggs all in one basket. You should not put all your money in one coin, and just not get greedy when it comes to growing, right? And then there is another important emotional aspect associated with investment, which is overconfidence. People tend to get overconfident after making a few right decisions that have reaped benefits. They might think that, oh, I know the market very well, I know what it's going to do. And then they will obviously become overconfident and then make the wrong decision. So you need to be wary of all these emotional outbursts that you have in terms of investment, whether it is greediness, whether it is overconfidence, whether it is FOMO buying, whether it is panic selling, or it is any other aspect, emotional aspect similar to any of these, right? So these are the emotions that you need to take very good care of. I'm looking at more people who are joining in. We are discussing investor mindset and how people tend to get trapped into this emotional outburst that they have. I'm looking at more people who are joining in on Zbit, on the app, and we are having really engaging conversations with all of you. Welcome you all to the live stream, guys. I hope you're having good conversations. You're ready to comment and want your doubts cleared regarding the world of cryptocurrency, and we are discussing beginner investment mindset. I hope that you are tuned in live, right? I would also like to wish good morning. Hi, good morning to Vinitha Anand from YouTube Live. She's streaming in. I think I welcome her to the live stream. Today we are talking about beginner investment mindset, and we are listening to conversations around how beginners tend to look at the market, how they are invested in the market, and how should they manage uh, risk when it comes to a complex market like uh, cryptocurrency. I hope more people can join in, and I will be looking to uh, you know answer all your doubts and clear all your doubts. We've just discussed the third point. We will be discussing more of them, and we will then look at all the questions that you guys have from us. Right, then we have discussed 3 points here. We will now be looking at the fourth point, which is you don't need to trade daily, right? Day trading is not a tool for everyone, obviously. Now, this is the fourth point that we're discussing when it comes to beginner investment guide. You don't need to invest daily because day trading is not for everyone. if you're looking at stability, if you're looking at something that is, you know, uh, doesn't require your attention all the time, you should stay away from day trading or trading every day, right? Sitting out is, also a position. Just looking at the market and how it's doing on some days is it's a good behavior, I would say, when it comes to investment or when it comes to cryptocurrency. It is not considered doing nothing, right? If you're just keeping your eyes on things and how they are shaping up, how your coin is doing, how a coin that might be your favorite is doing, and how it's performing with whether it's seeing a dip or whether it's seeing a good potential rise, then you are doing a good job. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're not doing anything. Sometimes just sitting out is a good position to be in. Okay. Now I'll tell you another thing that you should keep in mind. Sometimes what happens is, people tend to feel that my portfolio isn't like other people's portfolios, or my friend's portfolio, or how a portfolio should seem kind of exciting. It should not feel as if it is not very boring. So I'll tell you what, boring portfolios tend to outperform the ones that are haywire, or that are seeming exciting to you, right? Boring portfolios are the ones that will eventually do uh, well, but obviously with the passage of time, and not instantly. Nothing should be looked at from a beginner investment point of view as an instant growth, or as a get rich faster kind of a thing, right? It has to have it's okay if you have a boring portfolio. It doesn't matter, because what matters is you've made the right investment decision or not, right? Now, so these were the 4 points that we've discussed. I'll just go through them one by one again, so that those who have just joined don't miss out. We are discussing beginner investment mindset, and I'm looking to give you a guide on how you can go about, a step by step guide, or some pointers basically to keep in mind if you're a beginner in the cryptocurrency world. So one of the first point that I talked about was that investment is a marathon, and investment is not a lottery or a sprint, right? And the second point that and that at that point I wanted to emphasize on the fact that wealth is built slowly; it's not built overnight. Now, the second point is you need to protect your capital first, and then worry about your profits. The profits will eventually come, but the capital that you've invested in is going to stay. And if you don't have to, if you're not losing that money, it's very good. But if you lose that money, if you lose that capital, it will shatter your confidence. It will make you quit the market forever, and that is again not a healthy decision, right? It's coming from a place wherein you have lost some money, and you are feeling shattered, underconfident, low on confidence, and you're making a decision again out of emotional aspects, which brings me to the third point, which was emotions are the real enemy. If you are panic buying, panic selling, if you are getting into a FOMO kind of a thing, or if you are greedy, or if you are not if you are overconfident, then again this market will punish you, if that's the word I can use here. That this market is brutal when it comes to that, if you are going to make decisions after getting emotional. So that was the third point: emotions are the real enemy. Now the fourth point was that you don't need to trade daily. Sometimes just looking at the market and how it's doing, sometimes just sitting back and looking at how things are doing will serve your purpose. It will give you an idea, it will give you a better picture of how things stand, it will give you a better picture about your own coin that you've invested in, that you are so hoping that it does well, rather than just getting on the laptop, getting on your phone and looking at the charts, looking at buying or selling coins in a hurry. That will sometimes not reap the rewards that you are expecting, right? So sometime also, what I emphasized was on the fact that boring portfolios are also okay. It's okay if you have a boring portfolio, it doesn't matter. But what's important is that your portfolio stays right. And even if it doesn't seem exciting, it's okay to have a portfolio that is boring. What matters is how much money eventually it gets you, how much money does it amplify in your portfolio bank account, right? So these were some of the points that we discussed and are there when it comes to beginner investment mindset. Now we will eventually get to risk management basics, and we will obviously we've talked about this in the last few sessions as well. I'm going to be emphasizing upon them again. These are a few rules that you can abide by, and if you feel that they will work for you and I am giving you a good advice here, you can definitely let me know on the chat. You can definitely let me know on the Zbit platform, where there is an option of you commenting and saying something. There is a say something box right in the right on the bottom. You can let me know if you have any doubts, you can let me know if you have any questions, or if you're liking the content that we are talking about today, which is beginner investment mindset and risk management. We've already discussed beginner investment mindset, we will now be talking about risk management. I'm going to be beginning about this topic in the next few minutes, right? I welcome you all to the chat. I welcome you all. I hope you're having a great day wherever you're tuning in from, whether it is your office, whether it is your home, or whether it is your, anywhere that you've been traveling to, anywhere that you're streaming in from. I welcome you all to the chat. I hope you're having a very good day and a very good morning, right? Welcome to Pratik as well. He says, absolutely, there is never a dull moment in the world of crypto, sir. Uh, Shubhangini Sharma says that panic selling, how long can we hold our selling? How to predict? Pratik says, I'd be thrilled to check out some of your portfolio glimpse. Uh, I welcome you all to the chat. First of all, I love the fact that you are streaming in and are, commenting as well. I will look to answer all your questions one by one. Uh, I really like Pratik's comment here. He says that there is never a dull moment in the world of crypto, and that is so true, right? If you are looking at the charts that are in front of me right here, you can obviously see that there is actually no dull moment, and you can I can probably switch to any chart if, for that matter, right? I can switch to Dodge's chart here, and you can again see that there is no dull moment here when it comes to the world of cryptocurrency. No coin here has shown any kind of stable behavior, uh, if I can say that, when it comes to all these patterns that it is showing. So there is actually never a dull movement in the world of crypto, because the market is such, the nature of the market is such that it is so volatile and complex that there can never be a dull moment in crypto, right? So Pratik's statement here is somewhat very true. uh, and I've tried to give you an example here, because you can see any kind of a chart here and it will show you that the patterns are not stable at any point in time, right? They are obviously up and down. Most of the times they are showing their own nature, That is the nature of the crypto market. Investments are made day in, day out. Every second, probably people are investing in and are selling and are buying as well. And so, it's a very, true statement that he has made here, right? But I would also like to say that this thing that he's talking about is, pretty normal in the world of crypto currency, right? It is not something that is out of the box, or it has, or it is a behavior that's been just been seen in the recent markets. It is a behavior that has been continuing since a very long period of time, maybe since the inception of crypto, right? It has been a market that never has a dull moment, and it will probably continue to be a market that never has a dull moment. All right, so I agree with Pratik here, who says that there is never a dull moment, right? Now, Shivangini Sharma's question is panic selling. How long can we hold our selling, and how to predict it? It's obviously important to, understand that this market does have a very volatile nature, and you need to make better financial decisions, uh, you know uh, in the market when it comes to making or sticking by any coin that you are invested in. It's important to study the patterns, the charts, and then make conscious predictions when it comes to holding or selling them, right? uh, Obviously, if you want, you can hold it on till any point in time, any point of your life, till, no matter how long you want to hold it, you can hold it. It's your money after all, and it is your coin. It is your investment, it is your portfolio, you own the asset, and you can hold on to it forever if you want, right? But it doesn't come with, obviously it doesn't come with any expiry or liquidation risk. But again, you need to study the charts, you need to study the trends, you need to study how it is shaping up. You need to understand that there is some kind of uh, patience, and obviously there is risk involved as well, but there is patience and discipline as well when it comes to stable investments. You must have been a good investor in the stock market sometimes, and you might realize that uh, you know stability has rewarded you in the past, and that is very much the case here as well. Stability, everybody is kind of looking at stability, right? So there is no fixed time limit as such, but uh, you need to understand and read the markets, how they are doing, and then make conscious decisions on whether to buy more or sell or hold, whatever you feel like is the right move for you, right? Um I hope that all of you are joining in gradually, and I welcome you all to the chat. We are discussing about investor mindset, beginner investment mindset today, and we are now going to be discussing about risk management, right? It is very important that beginners who are coming into the market follow all these rules that I have right in front of me opened, and they basically list down how you can manage your risk better when it comes to making decisions in the crypto market, and if you're a beginner especially, right? If you're a beginner, you can probably let me know. I will look at more topics when it comes to beginners and how they are looking at the market, right? A kind of a study on you guys, a study on how you tend to look at the market, right? I welcome you all to the chat. People are gradually streaming in and are joining in from all the corners of the world. And I welcome you all. I hope you're having a very good day. And I hope that I'm not boring you. I am making you learn something new and giving you good advice when it comes to cryptocurrency, right? All right. So let me get started with the risk management basics rule book that I have in front of you, in front of me, and I will be looking to discuss all these pointers, these rules, one by one in detail, right? So the first point that I have in front of me says Never invest money that you can't afford to lose, right? We discussed this back a few days back. It is rule number one on my list, and it says that whether you have money for an EMI, or for your rent, house rent it could be, or whether it is money that might just hamper your mental peace if it's not there where it's supposed to be, and you've invested this money somehow into the crypto market, then you have to be not doing that. It's the wrong move, right? Because it affects your rent, it affects your sleep, it affects your mental health. So if you are not making this decision based on you're making this decision after someone forced you or someone influenced you, and just because someone else made a profit in the crypto market, and he or she is pushing you into it, and you're using your invaluable money into invaluable money, as in if it's your rent, it's your EMI, and you've put it in the crypto market, then I'm sorry, it's the wrong move. You should not do that. You should stick to using your money that you've saved, and you are ready to invest that money into any kind of an investment. Then you should probably make that decision. So rule number one says never invest your money you can't afford to lose, right? That is rule number one. Now rule number two. Rule number two says that you should never, now again we've discussed this in the last few days, you should never invest your money into just one asset, right? uh, it's a very famous saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. There are numerous coins that you can see right in front of you. They are very much listed on our platform Zbit, that allows you to invest in all these coins. It's more than any other exchange platform, and these coins are there for you as options, right? You can choose any coin that you want to invest in, but you should look at where you see the future growing, where you see that there is good technology behind it, where you see that the founders are pretty sure about which direction they want to head in, and which technology is behind them, what they are planning to do in future, and then put your money into one of those coins, right? You should not put money into something and just put all your money into it, right? If you have if you have 10,000 rupees, you can not you should not, ideally you should not put all those 10,000 bucks into the same coin. You should look at different alternatives as well, and then see if you can make fractions of that money and investment into some other coin. Maybe 6,000 of your rupees from that 10,000 you can put into one coin, and the rest you can divide from uh, the 4,000 into 2,000 each in some other coins, right? So that will give you a chance to invest in other coins as well. That will mean that you have not put all your eggs in one basket. It will mean that it'll mean that you are looking forward to other coins as well, which might have a tendency to grow in the future as well, right? Now it's important again from point number two, from rule number two comes rule number three, very much the same. It's important to diversify when it comes to beginners. It's important that you diversify, because diversification will help you spread that money, and it will mean that it will control your damage, and it will also mean that you don't lose all of your money in one go, right? You've seen how volatile and complex this market is. It there is a, sometimes there are mountains and hills, and sometimes there are just plain valleys, or just dips that you can't even imagine. That is the nature of this market, and so you might have a tendency to lose all those 10,000 bucks straight away. And it's better that you have diversified your portfolio, and it will mean that you will have investments in two, three, four different coins, right? But at the same time, it is important that you don't invest all of this money in 10,000 bucks in 10 different coins, or uh, if you have a larger sum of money, maybe it's 1 lakh, you don't invest it in like 30, 40 coins, right? It's important to invest in a few coins so that you can track them, so that you can look at their data, you can study their charts, you can study their trends, you can see how they are growing or they're falling. But it is very important to diversify, especially when it comes to beginners, right? So this is point number 3. We are discussing the rule book for risk management when it comes to investor mindset and beginner investment mindset, right? Now, rule number 4, and it's an important rule. It tells you that, it asks you rather, that have you planned or not, right? A lot of people come into the market every day and they just come with no plan at all, right? They walk into the market and then they expect to get richer faster, they expect to get richer overnight, and they have a tendency to panic, they have a tendency of FOMO buying and all these things. But they don't come in with a plan, right? It's important that you come in with a plan and you know your downside, right? You know when are you going to exit the market, right? It's very important to know when and how much when you are going to exit the market, and how much are you ready to lose if this goes wrong. We are all humans, we can make bad decisions, we do make good decisions as well, but we have we have a very big chance of making bad decisions as well. That is what makes us humans, right? So it's important to know how much money you should already know this when you're coming into the market. How much money am I ready to lose if this goes wrong? I'm not saying it will go down 100% or 200% or even 50% for that matter, but you need to have a plan and focus as to when and what will you do when things go wrong, when they go haywire, and it doesn't go as planned, right? But if your answer is unclear about this, you don't need to invest again, right? I'm someone who always says that life is all about clarity, and even in this crypto world, which is very volatile, and more so in this crypto world for that matter, it's important to have clarity. Clarity होना बहुत जरूरी है, क्योंकि अगर आपको पता नहीं होगा कि आप कब इसको छोड़ दोगे या कब आप इसमें से बाहर निकलना चाहोगे, अगर आप प्रॉफिट में हैं या आप लॉस में भी हैं, यू शुड नो आपको कब बाहर निकलना है, एग्जिट करना है, बिकॉज दैट इज व्हाट मेक्स अ गुड इन्वेस्टर, राइट? You can obviously sometimes get greedy. That is very much a human nature as well. It might be a negative human nature, but it is human nature after all. People do tend to get greedy when they are in profit. अगर आपने आज कोई चीज 10,000 की खरीदी है और आज उसका प्राइस बढ़ जाता है, आपका टेंडेंसी हो जाती है कि हाँ मैं अभी वेट करूंगा, वेट करूंगा, वेट करूंगा। आप वेट करते हैं और फिर वो इवेंचुअली एक हाइयर पॉइंट से वो आपके ग्रीडीनेस के चक्कर में, आपके उसी दौरान वेट करते रहने के चक्कर में वो नीचे गिर जाता है। ठीक है? तो ये ग्रीडीनेस है, आपको पता होना चाहिए कि मैंने इतना प्रॉफिट कमा लिया है, अब मुझे यहाँ से बाहर निकल जाना चाहिए। वो आपको वो दर्शाता है कि हाँ, आप पार्शियल प्रॉफिट्स के लिए भी रेडी हैं। वो दर्शाता है कि आपके अंदर ग्रीडीनेस नहीं है। आपने जितना कमाया, आप खुश हैं। ठीक है? सेम चीज़ अगर मैं बात करूँ लॉस की, अगर आपको ये डिसाइड करना बहुत ज़रूरी है कि अब मेरा लॉस बहुत ज़्यादा हो गया है, अब मैं इससे बाहर निकलना चाहता हूँ। अगर आपको ये जवाब नहीं पता है और आप इस बात का जवाब नहीं जानते कि कितना वेट करूँ, क्या करूँ, निकलूँ, नहीं निकलूँ, आप पैनिक कर रहे हैं, आप डर लग रहे हैं, तो इट्स बेटर कि आप ऐसी चीज़ में इन्वेस्ट ना करें। यहाँ पर आपको पेशेंट रहना पड़ता है, काम रहना पड़ता है, क्योंकि मार्केट इतना ज़्यादा वोलेटाइल है कि आपका पैसा आज जितना आज आप देख रहे हैं, शायद कल उतना ना हो। एक-एक दिन में भी इतना उतार-चढ़ाव देखने को मिल जाता है कई बार। That is the nature of the crypto market. So it's always good to know your downside, right? Now, Again, you have to understand that losses are also part of the game, right? Losses are very much part and parcel in this world of cryptocurrency. Loss hota hai, trading mein loss hota hai, that is okay. Even very successful investors must have had their own journey जिसमें उनको लॉस भी हुआ होगा. अब शायद वो इन्वेस्टर्स आपको लॉस के बारे में नहीं बताएंगे, राइट? लेकिन हर एक इन्वेस्टर लॉस से होके गुजरता है, लेकिन वो लॉस के बाद वो प्रॉफिट तक कैसे पहुंचा, वो कैसे सक्सेसफुल बना, वो है असली जर्नी, राइट? इट्स इंपॉर्टेंट दैट आप गलतियां भी करें, उसी से ही आप सीखेंगे, लेकिन आप कितनी गलती कर सकते हैं ये आपको पता होना चाहिए. आप कितना लूज करने के लिए तैयार हैं, आपको ये पता होना बहुत जरूरी है. So it's important to understand that losses are part of the game. जो ये मैं सक्सेसफुल इन्वेस्टर्स की बात कर रहा हूं, वो इस लॉस से होके गुजरे हैं ताकि वो किसी दिन और इन्वेस्ट कर पाए, इसलिए आज वो सक्सेसफुल बने हैं, राइट? अगर वो सब कुछ अपना खो देते तो शायद आज वो यहाँ नहीं होते जहां वो हैं, राइट? तो किसी भी सक्सेसफुल इन्वेस्टर की बात सुनने से पहले आप ये जरूर ध्यान दें कि अ, उन्होंने कहाँ पर एक मैच्योर डिसीजन लिया था, और उन्होंने कहाँ ये तय कर लिया था कि हाँ, इससे नीचे मैं नहीं जाना चाहूंगा, तो मैं यहाँ से अपने आप को रोक लेता हूँ, राइट? सो इट्स इंपॉर्टेंट आप ये बातें समझें, और आप rather देन ब्लाइंडली चलते रहें इस रेस में. पहली बात तो ये रेस नहीं है, ये आपका पैसा है, आपका एसेट है. आप इसको कैसे बचा के रखते हैं और कैसे उसी से आप ग्रो करते हैं, उसकी बात है. बात इसकी नहीं है कि आप कैसे बिल्कुल कंगाल होके निकल रहे हैं मार्केट से, राइट? वो भी खराब करेगा, और वो आपको ये बताएगा कि आप शायद आप आगे, आपका कॉन्फिडेंस इस प्रकार तोड़ दे कि आप शायद आगे इन्वेस्टमेंट कर ही नहीं पा रहे हैं, राइट? इसलिए इम्पोर्टेंट है सोचे समझे थोड़े डिसीजन लें, थोड़ा प्लान के साथ चलें, थोड़ा स्टडी करें, रिसर्च करें, एनालाइज करें, और उसके बाद मार्केट में बने रहें. बात सर्वाइवेबिलिटी की आ जाती है. फिर अगर आपका सर्वाइवल है मार्केट में, क्रिप्टो मार्केट में, तो आप ठीक ही हैं, आप किसी दिन कवर कर ही लेंगे इन लॉसेस को इवेंचुअली. और आपको पता होना चाहिए कि आपके पास एक प्लान है, मुझे उस पर भरोसा है, और मैं यहाँ पर टिका रहूंगा जब तक मैं इतना लूज नहीं कर लेता. अगर मैं इतना लूज करने के लिए तैयार हूं तो आप बने रहिए. अगर आपके पास इसका जवाब नहीं है तो आप निकल सकते हैं इसके बाद, राइट? सो इट्स इंपॉर्टेंट दैट you understand losses are also part of the game. You don't need to get demotivated because of it, but it is also important कि आप जाने कि आप कहाँ तक सफर कर सकते हैं लॉसेस, और इससे ज्यादा मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगा. इट्स बेटर टू कम आउट ऑफ इट, राइट? ऑल राइट. एक बहुत अच्छी स्टेटमेंट मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ, और वो ये कह रही है कि इन इन्वेस्टिंग इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू स्टे इन द गेम रादर देन विनिंग एवरी राउंड. ऑल राइट. सो आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड. ये पूरे मेरे इसका लास्ट फ्यू मिनट्स में जो मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ, उसका सार यही है कि आप गेम में बने रहें, आप गेम से बाहर ना निकले, क्योंकि गेम में बने रहोगे तभी तो जीतोगे, राइट? अगर आप गेम से बाहर ही आ जाओगे, पहले ही गिव अप कर दोगे, या पहले ही हार के खड़े हो जाओगे साथ में साइड में, तो आप कैसे इवेंचुअली मतलब हरा पाओगे अपने एक मतलब, मैं इसमें नहीं कह रहा कि आप कैसे हरा पाएंगे किसी और को. लड़ाई आपकी किसी और से नहीं है, लड़ाई आपकी खुद से ही है, राइट? आपको ही इस धंधे में, इस ट्रेडिंग के प्लेटफॉर्म पे, इन्वेस्टमेंट प्लेटफॉर्म पे, क्रिप्टो में आपको प्रॉफिट कमाने हैं, राइट? तो आप गेम में बने रहेंगे तभी तो आप प्रॉफिट कमाएंगे, राइट? So this is what we've discussed about risk management. I will just go through again about I'll just go through over all these points again one by one. I hope you were listening in, and for people who have just joined, I'm seeing more people who have joined on the app. I welcome you all. We are just going to list down again. I'm just going to go through these pointers again जो मैंने अभी discuss करे हैं regarding risk management in the world of cryptocurrency, especially if you're a beginner. अपने कान आप खुले रखिए, मैं एक और बार बता देता हूँ. Rule number one is never invest money that you can't afford to lose, whether it is your rent, whether it is your EMI, or whether it is money that is going to harm your mental peace कि हाँ भाई ये पैसा यहाँ नहीं पड़ा जहाँ पड़ा रहना चाहिए. मेरे को चैन नहीं मिल रहा है, राइट? ये नहीं होना चाहिए. नेवर पुट दैट मनी इनटू investment that you can't afford to lose, right? That's point number one, rule number one. The second rule is position sizing matters. You don't need to invest all your eggs in one basket. You can obviously put some money in it. And that brings me to point number three, which is diversifying your portfolio. Again, by diversifying, I don't mean that you put all these things, all your money into 50 different coins. It's important that you invest money wisely and have a diversified portfolio. Invest money in 3, 4, 5, 6, at most different coins. And that brings me to point number four, which says that you should always know your downside. You should know how much you are ready to sacrifice if things don't go to plan or they go haywire, और आपको लॉस हो रहा है, पर आपको पता होना चाहिए यहाँ पर कि आप कितना लॉस के लिए तैयार है, राइट? That is point number four, rule number four. The point number five then is that it is all about surviving. It is all about survival in the world of crypto. आपको गेम में बने रहना है for as long as possible. गेम में बने रहोगे तभी उसको जीत पाओगे, right? So it's important that you don't get bankrupted when it comes to your portfolio, and you stay in the hunt. But you should also know that I want to come out of it now, and I don't want I'm not ready to lose all this money. I am only ready to lose this much amount of money, and after that I will not be in a position to make more investment, or any more investment. So it's important to know your downside, as well as making sure that you understand that surviving here is very important. And last point that I mentioned, rule number six, was that losses are also part of the game. Any big investors who have made a name for themselves must have had their own journey. They might have had their own losses, and it's important to learn how they must have come out of their losses and then got into a position of profitability, right? You need to not get influenced by your losses, demotivated by them. You don't need to do that. You need to just understand that this is very much part and parcel of the game when it comes to cryptocurrencies markets, right? Now, these are the 6 points and rules that we discuss when it comes to risk management. I hope you're having a lovely live session here. I hope that I am not boring you. I'm just sharing some knowledge of mine. I'm not an expert, but these are some things that I have learned, and I am sharing with you, with all of you who are streamed in live on the Zbit platform or the Zbit app, as well as on the live streaming. Right now, Pratik has quite a lot of questions. I'm sorry, I'll not be able to answer all of these questions, but some of them I will definitely answer, right? Uh, I hope this last 1 hour was quite informative and insightful for all of you. I am going to be taking a short break now, and then I'll be back with more of your doubts to be answered, and more of such topics that make you ponder upon how absolutely crazy this world of cryptocurrency is, how it could be the right platform for you to grow and make investments. I hope that you are joined in on Zbit and you are live streaming with me, looking at the charts as well, looking at all these coins that are falling and rising at the same time. And you are buying and selling and doing trading on Zbit. uh, I will be back in the next few minutes. Till then, stay tuned. I will be back, and I will be hoping that you have, and we I will be hoping that we have more users join in by the time I come back, right? I hope you're having a very good time. I will be back. See you on the other side, right? Welcome back, guys. We are tuned in live, and we have been discussing in the last few minutes of about beginner investment mindset and how they should manage their risks if they are new to the market. And we are entertaining a lot of questions from you on YouTube as well as on the live stream. We have been answering them, and we are looking to answer more of them. If you can just comment on the box below that you find where it says say something. We have discussed in details about what kind of risk management steps that you need to follow. I discussed a whole series of pointers, a whole rule book that is there for you to abide by when it comes to making investment decisions and managing your risk if you're a beginner in the crypto industry world, right? I just discussed that before this short break. Now we will be discussing more, and we'll be having more conversations around the world of cryptocurrency. And if you have any doubts regarding any of the crypto related topics, I am ready to answer them. And meanwhile, you can just comment in on the box below and send us a hi. If you have any queries about Zbit or your money being added on the app or on the withdrawal aspects, we are ready to answer any of them and all of them. You can look at it, and we will be answering all of them, right? We are having charts all open in front of us. You can look at various pointers how the pattern is behaving when it comes to this is Bitcoin that is in front of us. Then there is ETH. We are looking at the charts, and you can basically make decisions based on how the patterns are behaving and make decisions on whether you want to buy or you want to sell at this point in time. This is XRP. I will also make you go through the website that we have, Zbit's website, where you see all the coins listed, and you can do trade as well. Whether it is any other coin that you want to invest in. Uh, we have a list of 32 coins here, and we also have an option to trade from here as well. If you're on the app, you can look at all your histories as well, all your orders, all your P&L history. It's very much there. This is Bitcoin USDT, and it shows their chart how it's doing. It is currently at 87,101. Like you can see, there is a 1,407.29 change minus 1.559% drop. Uh, and yeah, this is the 1 week scenario for BTC, right? The numbers are all in here. You can look at them and then make decisions on how you want to take this forward, right? All right, we will be now getting to a newer topic when it comes to cryptocurrency. Uh, we had discussed yesterday about AI as well, how AI has come into the market and it is the next big thing, how many sectors it has affected, how many jobs it has cut, and how many jobs it is creating, right? I hope you were joined in live here yesterday as well, and you are here joined today as well. I welcome you all to the live stream. I welcome you all. I hope you're having a very good day. We were discussing about risk management, and especially with the case of beginners who are investing, right? Uh, Bitcoin, if you can see, Bitcoin has fallen over 5.5% this week. Uh, I will look at how and what are the reasons behind Bitcoin falling this week and going towards a downward trend. I will discuss that in detail. I am reading a few news reports on cryptocurrency that say that the market is waiting for a clearer direction, either coordinated easing to fuel a breakout or tighter conditions that extend consolidation, and that is what is being said by a few crypto analysts in the market, right? So Bitcoin's price stands at 87,098. I will just open Bitcoin here as well so that you can have a look. Its price when this news report was filed, it was standing at $87,098, and it's up 1.30% in a day and a decline of 5.52% in this week, right? Uh, it is obviously the world's largest cryptocurrency, and it has fallen as low as $84,460 this week. But obviously, it has quickly recovered as well. That is the nature of the market. Sometimes it falls, sometimes it grows, rises. Yeah. So the reasons I am looking at now, of so much volatility and its uh, price falling, is that this some a very crypto analyst, a learned crypto analyst, has said that despite a softer than expected US inflation print, Bitcoin sold off as the CPI driven rally ran into heavy leverage and crowded short term positioning. BTC initially moved higher, pushing toward the 89K area, but failed to hold those levels once upside momentum stalled. Stop losses and liquidations kicked in, leading to aggressive selling. In the near term, volatility may stay elevated, and prices could remain range bound as leverage clears. Investors should avoid chasing breakouts, keep leverage low, and wait for the price to stabilize before adding positions. So, currently, the BTC and ETH volumes reflect hesitant participation. That is the word that they have used. With neither macro nor trade headlines prompting breakout demand, the market is waiting for a clearer direction, either coordinated easing to fuel a breakout or tighter conditions that extend consolidation, said Wazirex founder. Meanwhile, China has launched a major 113 billion free trade experiment on Hainan Island. Uh, there are a few more crypto related news that are circulating, but these are all news that might, obviously, they might have sentimental impacts, but not as big as crypto Bitcoin falling this week by around 5%, right? All right. Now, another big news that is being circulated in the market is that North Korea has had its biggest year ever stealing cryptocurrency. We all know about North Korean hackers, which who are very much adept at stealing cryptocurrencies, and they've now swiped over $2.02 billion of money in crypto since January, according to the latest findings from the blockchain analytics firm Chain Analysis. Uh, Through early December, the chain analysis report shows thieves supported by North Korea have stolen over 50% more in crypto this year than in 2024. bringing their total identified haul from crypto theft since 2016 to 6.75 billion. Now that's a huge amount of money that they have stolen. If you look at it from 2016 till now, it's 6.75 billion dollars. That just is a huge amount. We wonder where this money is being used and how they are uh, exploiting all these crypto platforms. The findings are just the latest examples of how the heavily sanctioned nation is exposing and has exploited security vulnerabilities in the crypto world to create a significant revenue source. Uh, Now, obviously, the technology behind it, blockchain, is very strong, but there's no wonder to as to how this has happened, and this is happening again and again. And Yeah, I mean, it's very sad that it's happening and it's influencing the world of cryptocurrency. People tend to lose their confidence when such things happen. Hackers have not only become more sophisticated in how they've stolen and launder proceeds, according to Shoaib, but also benefit from the crypto industry's growth and value and adoption, which has created more opportunities and reasons to exploit potential cyber vulnerabilities. Right now, that is something that uh, will bother investors as well, people who are dedicatedly a part of crypto platforms and are investing in since a very long period in time. uh, it is something that does not go down with a lot of investors. They might be worrying about their platform. We would just like to make sure that Zbit is pretty much safe and it is very much secure as well, and it's transparent as well. It's a platform that you can completely bank upon when it comes to making your investment decisions in the crypto market. Uh, Right. And so I would just like to reassure our viewers who are watching in from different parts of the world, you can stay rest assured about your money. It's pretty much safe, and you can make more investments. You can buy and sell cryptos. Your money is completely safe on the platform, right? Now, if you have more topics that you want me to discuss, I am ready to join and answer all your questions. Pratik's question was about next bull run कब आ रहा है. Next bull run कब आ रहा है. So the question is very much around how bull market is in the world of cryptocurrency and how it tends to react, right? It's a phrase, it's a phase wherein the prices keep going up and the confidence is sky high when it comes to cryptocurrencies and how they are performing. It is also a phase where there is too much optimism in the market when it comes to being bullish. It is obviously a time where everybody kind of becomes an expert, and optimism is on sky high levels, right? Now, what triggers a crypto market, right? We are going to be looking at a few reasons as to what basically triggers crypto markets. Pratik's question was around bull markets, and so we are going to get into the basics of it, of how what basically triggers a crypto market, crypto bull market, and we will be discussing all these reasons one by one, right? Yeah. So so the number one thing here is that bull markets often tend to align when multiple things align, right? When they start when multiple things are aligning, and all these alignments tend to make sure that market is on a bullish phase, right? Now, the number one reason for that is a strong narrative, right? Uh, for example, all these bitcoins, and there's this, obviously crypto runs on stories and belief and not just numbers. It obviously runs on numbers. It's very, it might seem funny to you because there are all these numbers right in front of your screen. They're right in front of me as well. But often, like it happens, it also happens in the stock market around stories around, CEOs resigning, or CEOs being hired, or big officers coming in, what do you call it, big signings and big launches. All these stories and narratives kind of influence how the crypto market behaves, right? Big announcements. Now, so if the narrative is strong, the market, that is one of the reasons how market will show a bullish phase, right? Now, the second reason is that liquidity enters the system, right? There is easy money flowing in, the interest rates are low, and the big players are dictating the terms, and where liquidity goes, prices follow, right? That is one of the second reasons why the stars might be aligning when it comes to a bullish phase. So these are two reasons. The third reason is that fear turns into greed at this point in time, when people are expecting and anticipating and foreseeing a bullish phase. People's fear turns into greed, and now they stop asking questions like, is crypto safe? We were just discussing about scams, and all this money being wiped out by North Korean hackers. But when there is a bullish phase that is being expected in the market, what happens is that all this negativity is vanished. It just goes down the drain, and people are looking at different questions. Then they stop asking questions like, is crypto safe? They start instead asking about, which of these coins do you think will go 10x, right? So everything changes in a matter of a few hours, or just a day maybe. Everything completely changes, and the narrative also is completely changed. Now, also, this is the time when angel investors come into the market, and this is a time where they are, all these three things, four things align, and bullish phase is there for the taking. Everybody enjoys this phase, obviously. And yeah, so now, then, this is also a time where every coin kind of feels like a genius idea as well. This is that kind of a phase, जब आपने सुना होगा कहीं कई बार एक बड़ी फेमस मीम चला था थोड़े टाइम पहले, वक्त बदल गया, जज्बात बदल गए, दुनिया बदल दी, जिंदगी बदल दी. So it is very much like that. And profits are there. People are there to make more money at this point in time. But the truth is, everybody behaves very smartly at this point of time. Everybody is a smart person at this point in time. It just feels too easy to, but it's important to be obviously careful at this point of time as well. They test your greed, these markets, bull markets, and they have a tendency to, um, you know, uh, you know, they will test your greed, obviously. But it is a time wherein you are much more focused and tuning into the app all the time, right? You're just clicking on links, and you're just looking at how your portfolio is doing in every few minutes, and you're very much hyper, and you are really excited about what the trends are showing in the market. But on the contrary, bear markets are those times when you need to show a lot of patience and just hang in there, right? It's bullish markets and bear markets are completely contrary to each other, and they are uh, a time, when you have to have shown different kind of traits. Sometimes you have to be, you can probably show your greedy self, and sometimes you have to be very patient. That's how bear and bull markets perform, and that's how the nature of these markets is. So I hope that answers Pratik's questions. uh, it is tough to say as to when a bullish market will be here, but like we read a recent report right now, it says that markets are expecting to see some kind of a stable period during this time, and they are looking for much more clarity when it comes to BTC at least. And so we will have to see how the market behaves. It's waiting for a clearer direction at this point in time, and then probably there might be a breakout, right? So I hope that answers your questions. If you have any more questions, hi to user 351. I welcome you to the chat. I welcome you to the live stream. I hope you're having a good time here. I hope you're having a good day as well. We have more and more people joining in. Thank you, sir, says Pratik. I hope I answered your question, Pratik. If you have any more questions, if you want me to discuss any more topics, I will be talking about them, and I will be discussing about them in detail as well. Yeah. So if you've just joined in, then I would like to tell you that we have had quite a few discussions about early stage, I'm sorry, beginner investor mindset and risk management, how they should go about it. And we have just talked about a few crypto related news in the market, which reasons to why cryptos, most one of the most popular coins, BTC, Bitcoin, has shown a decline in the last week or so. It's a 5.5% decline, if you see. And we also discussed what bullish markets are and how the stars must align, so that the narrative is good and the investor confidence is good, and the fear has turned into greed, and interest rates are low, and what kind of stars need to, all these kinds of stars need to align when it comes to bullish markets, right? Now, if you want, I can talk about popular crypto related coins and how they are looking to uh, looking at the moment, and how they are doing in the market. We had already discussed Bitcoin and Ethereum and Polygon in the past, in yesterday's or day before yesterday's session rather. And we discussed how they were launched, when they were launched, what was the idea behind it, what exactly do they stand for, what do they represent. We also discussed where they stand in the market right now, what are their prices, and yeah, who were the founders and the founding team and the technology behind it. And whatever goal you have in mind, then you should probably go for, I mean, it depends on what goal you have in mind, whether you're looking for stability or you're looking for long term investment, then you can probably go for BTC, Bitcoin. But if you are looking at technology and growth and innovation, then a coin like Ethereum is something that you can look at. We also discussed recently about GeoCoin that will be launched. Mukesh Ambani's Reliance Industries might be, collaborating with. It is collaborating actually with Polygon, and is looking to get into this. blockchain, Web3, you know, platform, and bring in something for its users in the crypto market. They have a very big, you know, audience that they cater to, and whenever this thing is announced, it will obviously be made very big by Mukesh Ambani himself. There will be a big announcement around it, and yeah, the technology is pretty much the same of that of and it's that of Polygon. Polygon is operating on Ethereum as well. Right. So we will now be switching to the topic, next topic, which is most popular crypto coins. And although we have already discussed Ethereum and Bitcoin and Polygon as well, I will look to some other coins that you must have heard of. We'll begin with Binance Coin. It's used on. Uh, Wait, I will be discussing all of this in a minute. Yeah, so we will be beginning with a few coins. I think I will be talking about Binance Coin as well as other coins. All right, let me begin with the first coin. It is Litecoin LTC. LTC, you must have heard of. I can't seem to find it here. I think it is here. Right, right. This is LTC. Now, it was launched back in 2011, and it was founded by Charlie Lee, who was an ex Google employee. It has been created as silver to Bitcoin's gold, right? And obviously, it is faster and cheaper than Bitcoin. And presently, it is being used for payments. There is not much hype around it, but it is being used for payments, and it's been battle tested, and it is being seen as a conservative altcoin, right? Now, it might seem old, boring, but it is very much reliable, right? It is currently trading at 76.22 USDT, and yeah, so that is one of the first coins. Obviously, I'm not getting into BTC, and I'm not getting into Ethereum, Polygon, because we have discussed this in the past, and we are looking at other coins which might be less popular than the ones that I am naming, BTC and ETH, but they are also playing their own parts, and they are also there for you to buy or sell on our trading platform, that is Zbit, right? Now, so Litecoin LTC is the first coin that is there on my list. Now, the second that I have on my list is again a popular one. It's called Ripple, and Ripple has this short form of XRP. It's here, and right, it was started back in 2012. It is built for banks and cross border payments, and it is focused again on speed and low cost, right? It presently it's been known for its lawsuit drama, and its adoption by financial institutions as well. It is being used widely now, and it is one of the most debated coins in the market. There is news flowing about it day in day out, and it is a coin that is loved by all its holders, but it is hated by all its critics. So it is that kind of a coin. It is currently trading at 1.8682. It is fluctuating, as you can see. And if you feel like this is the coin that you want to invest in, it is right there in front of your screen. You can go ahead on the app and buy or sell it if you have already bought it in the past, right? Now, another popular coin, we've discussed two coins, we've discussed Litecoin, we've discussed XRP, Ripple. Now we are coming to the third point. You must have heard about it. There have been a lot of conversations on Twitter as well regarding it, and people in the crypto market are often very bullish about it, right? I am going to talk about Cardano now. Cardano or ADA, ADA. You must have, heard about this. You must be having some kind of investment in it. Uh, I will look at ADA and open its, yeah. So Ada, again, it was founded by Charles Hoskinson. That is the name of the person, and coincidentally, he was also the co-founder when it comes to Ethereum. Right. So it was founded by Charles Hoskinson. That is the name of the person, and it's a very research-driven, peer-reviewed blockchain. Again, it is known for its slow but scientific approach, and you can obviously trust it because it was founded by one of the co-founding members of Ethereum. Presently, it has smart contracts which are live. It has a very strong community belief, people who are very bullish on it, people who believe that it will eventually grow into something very big, and uh, it will grow into something that will give people a lot of rewards and returns and value for their trust that they have shown in the market on it. But there are people who feel that the development is kind of very slow. There is a section of people who are often seen criticizing it for the development it is showing, right? Now again, it's a faith-based investing coin. It says that it's faith-based. Not, I think all coins are faith-based, but ADA is currently trading at 0.365657. It is fluctuating, and you can see it on your screen. Again, it is one of the more popular coins, and if you feel like it's the right time to buy or sell it, it's currently going through a dip. This is a 1 week period. Yeah, so this is how the pattern looks for ADA. Right. So ADA was the third coin on our list, Cardano. Fourth on the list is Binance. Binance, again, you must have heard, it's a platform as well for cryptocurrency exchange. Yeah, it was launched in 2017 by Binance themselves, and it was initially used for trading fee discounts. But presently, it is powering Binance's smart chain. There is their own crypto exchange platform that Binance has, and it is used in DeFi, which is decentralized finance. NFTs, it is used for NFTs. We've discussed NFTs in general, uh, about NFTs in the last few sessions. If you were here, you must have gained some kind of knowledge about it. And it is also used in gaming as well, right? Binance BNB, and it is one of the most used utility coins, and it's here, right? Sure, it's currently at 845, 845.757677. It's fluctuating, and it is one of the most massive ecosystems that Binance has. It is again a coin that is trustworthy, you can say that, because they have their own blockchain behind it. They have their own system behind it, and it is powered by Binance themselves, right? So these are the four coins that we have discussed till now. If you can list them out, I will be very happy. You can write it on the comment box. I am watching more and more people join in here. We are discussing very popular cryptocurrency coins. If you have just joined in, we have already discussed four coins. The first was Litecoin. Then we discussed um, Ripple or XRP. We discussed ADA, Cardano, and we discussed just now BNB, Binance Coin, right? I'm sure you are looking at the charts that are there in front of us. If you feel like any of these coins is worth investing, you should definitely go for it and invest on Zbit. Now, let me come to the fifth one. The fifth is Solana. Solana is at 124 right now. Solana was launched quite recently compared to all these coins that we have already discussed. It was launched in 2020 and it is focused on high speed and low fees. Right now, there is a narrative that is flowing around Solana that it is an Ethereum killer, right? That is the narrative. It is being which is being flown around. It's a very big NFT and meme coin. It has a very big NFT and meme coin ecosystem around it, and it has faced outages earlier, but it has improved on stability as well as it's loved by it's loved by all these developers and traders because it is fast, flashy, volatile. Obviously volatile, you can see how volatile it is by looking at these charts. They're all topsy turvy, they're all rising and falling and rising and falling, and so you can see how volatile it is, but it is loved by all these developers, and it is a big NFT and meme coin. It has a big NFT and meme coin ecosystem attached to it, right? It was launched in 2020. It is currently trading at 124. This is 1 week period, and yeah, it has grown in leaps and bounds. It is currently still at 124, but people do have a lot of trust on it, and some people are very bullish on it. All right, this was the fifth on my list of coins when it comes to crypto coins other than Bitcoin and Ethereum we are discussing. If you've just joined in, welcome to you all. I hope you're having a good time here and you are enjoying our conversations. Now, the next coin that we have is one of the most popular coins apart from Ethereum and Bitcoin. It is called as, yes, you read that. That's the name that we are going to be discussing, Dogecoin. Now, it's a meme coin that was started way back in 2013 and it started as a joke, right? It is a meme coin that features a Shiba dog, and it was endorsed quite a lot by Elon Musk himself, Tesla's founder. And although there is no serious case that is that it had use case that it had initially, presently it is one of the most strongest meme coin. It has the most strongest meme coin community, and Elon Musk's influence on it has been tremendous, and it is accepted for payment somewhere, but it just reiterates the belief and idea that sometimes community is greater than the logic or the reasoning behind a coin, right? And Elon Musk's own work on it has been tremendous when it comes to all these tweets that he made, all these Twitter trends that he came up with just to be sounding bullish on this coin. He could single-handedly alter the markets and how they behave, and it's a roller coaster kind of a graph. The charts, they were very much, you could have been very much thankful to Ellen for all these topsy turvy changes that you could see in the market. The volatility in Dogecoin's prices was very much because of Elon Musk's tweet and whatever he vented out on Twitter, or whatever he had to say regarding any of it, whether it was being bullish on it or just trying to mellow down all the hype around it, right? So Dogecoin is again one of the most popular coins. It is sixth on the list of our coins. We are now going to come to the seventh point, which is the seventh coin. And again, you must have heard about it. It is called Shiba Inu, right? Shiba Inu, again, you must have heard about it. We are going to open it right in front of us. Yeah. So it was launched again very late compared to all of these coins. It was launched in 2020. It was inspired by Dogecoin. Again, it's a meme coin by nature, and it is built on its own ecosystem, and it is highly speculative. It has a massive retail following, and it has a massive hope all these people have behind Shiba Inu that it'll grow whenever it grows to $1 or 1 rupee for that matter. uh, it is currently trading at 0.007350. And yeah, it might seem low, but it is again a coin that has a lot of investors attached to it, who might just someday grow very rich just because of their investment in it. And it is seventh on our list, and it was launched in 2020, like I told you. And yeah, it's seventh on the list now. So these are some of the coins that we have discussed. I've discussed around 7 points. I will be discussing more of them in detail whenever I get the chance. I'll just list them down one by one, so that people who have just joined in know about what we are discussing. We are right now discussing, 7 popular coins that are there in the market, in the crypto market, and we are discussing them apart from Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Polygon, and that is because we have already discussed them in the last few sessions, day before yesterday. We are discussing a few other coins that you do see on our crypto platform, that is Zbit, but you might not have a lot of idea about it. So I am discussing them in general, and I am discussing them right from their history and when they were launched to what they are currently, what they are showing currently, what kind of investors do they have, what kind of technologies behind them, whether they are meme coins or they are coins that are standing for something, right? So here I have discussed all these pointers, and I will just list them, all these coins, one by one. First, we discussed Litecoin. We were then, I'll again go through all of this. We discussed Litecoin first. One second. This was the first coin that we discussed, LTC, Litecoin. We then discussed XRP or Ripple. It's all there on your computer screen, on your phone screen, from wherever you are tuning in. XRP was the second on the list. Ripple. Then we discussed Cardano, which is third on my list. ADA or Cardano. This is Cardano. And we then discussed Binance or BNB. This is here. It is currently trading at 843.8570. It's fluctuating. We then discuss Solana. Solana is there fifth on my list. We then discussed a meme coin, a very popular meme coin called Dodge. Dodge is currently trading at 0.127. We then shifted to another meme coin, which is Shiba Inu, right? And these were the coins that we discussed, apart from Polygon, apart from Ethereum, apart from Bitcoin, because these were the most popular coins. We had already discussed them. These were some other coins that we discussed. I am hoping that you are enjoying all our conversations. I am looking at all of you who are online and join in on our live stream chat. I will take a short break here, and then I'll be back with some more discussions around crypto before we wrap up this session. And yeah, and we say goodbye to each other. I will be back very soon. Till then, stay tuned and keep joining in on our live stream, which is there on the Zpit app and which is there on YouTube as well. We are live stream on both the platforms. So if you're not tuned in, tune in now and don't miss out on engaging fun conversations around the world of cryptocurrency, blockchain, and AI, as well as popular coins that we have discussed. We've also discussed today, by the way, investor beginner investor mindset and risk management. How these early uh, how these investors who are beginning and getting into the crypto market are looking to have some kind of an approach when they invest. We've discussed all of it in detail, how they should manage risks. I discussed the whole rule book. If you've just missed out, that's okay. We have some more engaging conversations lined up for you. We will be back. Till then, stay tuned, and I will be back. Welcome back, everybody who has just joined on the Zbit platform. I'm happy to have you all here, and I'm happy to look at all the comments and answers that you have to make. All your doubts regarding cryptocurrency, or whether it is about adding money on the Zbit app, or whether it is about withdrawing money from the app, you can mention it on the comment box that you see below, where it says say something. It is there for you to put in your doubts, and I am going to be answering them one by one if you want me to. We have discussed about quite a lot of things today, and in the last few sessions as well, live sessions as well, we have discussed in the last few days about what blockchain technology is, what uh, cryptocurrency is. We have discussed popular cryptocurrencies. We have discussed about Bitcoin, and I've given you a good introduction about how they were launched, how they came into being, what was the idea behind it, what was the technology behind it, and what and how they are doing in the current present scenario, right? And we've also discussed about Ethereum, how Ethereum was launched, what is the technology behind it, how they are looking to expand, and how it has become a trustworthy coin that you can invest into. And yeah, so we've also discussed in the recent last few sessions about how there are scams happening in the world of cryptocurrency, how you can avoid them, how you can be wary, how you can be alert, how you can be cautious and vigilant at the same times. I remember I went through a whole rule book. I went through a list of pointers that you should definitely keep in mind, be mindful of, and how you can stay wary and stay away from all these scammers, right? Who are trying to influence you, who are trying to grab your attention, who might just create an atmosphere of urgency, or pressurize you, or might send you a screenshot, or might tell you to click on some particular link, and once you click on that link, you are very much a part of the scam, and you might just lose all of your hard earned investments or your portfolio money, right? So it's important how to stay wary of them, and we discuss this as well. We discuss what kind of people are top targets for all these scammers, how these companies are looking to scam you, how these people are looking to scam you. These could be strangers as well. And if you're here to, I also gave you a look and feel of how the market behaves, and how uh, this market is not there for people who want to get rich in an instant and all that. It is about people who are ready to make conscious decisions after having gone through the charts, after doing some kind of an analysis of how particular coin is doing, what is the technology behind it, what is the idea behind it, what was the idea behind its launch, and how they can influence the world when it comes to the crypto markets in the times to come. I also made you understand in my own way of how you can make a difference when it comes to planning better before investing in a coin. How and when you should know how you should walk out of a investment, and you should know how you can uh, whether when you want to you should know when you should exit from a particular loss situation, or exit from a profitability situation. Because greediness and all these emotions that I've talked about today as well, greediness, FOMO, panic buying, and overconfidence kind of hampers your growth, and hampers your confidence in this uh, industry, in this crypto market that is very volatile, right? Now, We discussed yesterday AI as well, artificial intelligence, and how it is creating an impact in the world. We discussed how many job sectors it is influencing. We discussed how many jobs it is creating as well. And we discussed how AI's role is immense when it comes to being the next big thing, the future of uh, technology. It is very much here. We also discussed top tech giants that included Apple, that included Nvidia, that included Google, Microsoft, and all these big meta companies. We discussed that. We also discussed about a startup called OpenAI. It was started by Sam Altman, and how it is doing in the world of AI. How there's news about whatever it does. News is flowing about it day in and day out. And we also discussed about we've discussed so many things. I've almost forgotten about all the things that we have discussed in the last few days. I am just trying to recall. I think we also discussed about. Oh, yeah. There were so many topics. I'm kind of losing track. Uh, Today we have meanwhile discussed all these coins very recently. I've just wrapped up with them, and these were coins other than Polygon, other than Bitcoin, other than Ethereum, coins that do grab interest of a lot of investors who are exploring the market. We discussed Solana, we discussed ADA, we discussed XRP, Litecoin, Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, all these coins. We went through, and went through how they were launched, what was the idea behind it, whether they were meme coins or not, whether there was some kind of technology behind it, what do investors hope of it, and what is the confidence they are showing in them. We discussed that as well. Yesterday, we had also discussed how Bollywood celebs are getting into the world of AI. I'm sorry, not AI, but cryptocurrency, and are beginning to endorse a few, brands are beginning to buy their own NFTs. We discussed about Sunny Leone and how she got, her NFTs done. And we also discussed about Amitabh Bachchan and his father's poems that he recited. He got an NFT done about of them. We talked about Salman Khan, who got his NFT of one of his characters called Chulbul Pandey from Dabang done. Um, uh, you know, and we also discussed whether how Salman Khan, who had invested in a platform, couldn't stop that platform from collapsing, even because even though he has a very good stardom behind it, he could not sustain it. And yeah, so these were some of the Bollywood celebs that we talked about. Then we also talked about a few cricketers, Indian cricketers, namely Dinesh Karthik and Yuvraj Singh, one of the top all-rounders in Indian cricket, former Indian all-rounder, got their NFTs done from their cricketing careers, most iconic moments, and sold them off for not very expensive prices as well, right? We also discussed how Sehwag and Rishabh Pant had, collaborated with Rario, an app that is into NFT collections. And yeah, so we discussed them in detail, and we discussed how cricketers and celebrities, Indian celebrities, are trying to promote NFTs and bring into this Indian market all conversations around crypto, and how they're looking to expand people's knowledge about them and looking to make their own money as well by investing in them, right? NFTs and all that. So we've discussed multiple things over the last few live sessions that we've had. We've streamed them on YouTube as well as on the Zbit platform, Zbit app. I hope that you have enjoyed all these conversations. I am looking at all of you joining. I'm hoping that you are having a very good day. And I'm also looking at comments that are coming in on YouTube. Uh, and Shubhangini Sharma, she's got it. I explained her, I answered her question. If you have any question, you can write it on the say something box that is below your screen, that is on the bottom of your screen. If you have any doubts, I'm looking to answer them, and I will be happy to answer them, right? Meanwhile, if you are on the app, if you are on the Zbit platform, if you want to look at the charts and how they are doing, here's a close look at them. This is Bitcoin that you see in front of yourself, in front of your screen. If you're having any trouble regarding adding money or withdrawing money on the app, you can let us know. And yeah, I hope you're having a very good time on Zbit. It's a platform that is very beginner friendly. It is something that you can look at if you want to consider choosing between different, crypto platforms, crypto exchanges that are there on the internet. And yeah, it is one of the markets that you can, it has all the markets that are there in front of you. You can make trades. Uh, no matter what coin you want to invest in, but only do so after good research, good analysis about the coin in itself. No matter how big the coin is, I would like you to do some kind of study and then get into all of this. I want you to, not incur, um, you know, make not make bad decisions when it comes to investment. It is your hard-earned money, and you should be spending it wisely. You should be investing with it wisely rather. I'm looking at more comments that are coming in from you. I hope you've had a good time with me here. I hope I have not bored you, and I hope that I have not, you know, uh, you know, I've given some kind of knowledge regarding cryptocurrency and regarding blockchain technology and various coins that we've talked about today. Uh, no matter where you are tuning in from, I hope I've given you some kind of an understanding when it comes to beginner investor mindset and risk management, how to minimize risk when it comes to investing on uh, a crypto platform, investing in a market that is so volatile. And I hope that I did not disappoint you. I have, um, you've enjoyed my company, because I certainly have. I've loved every minute with you. I've loved hearing your comments. I've loved hearing your doubts and queries. I've looked to answer them to the best of my capabilities. I've looked to answer them in the most simplistic manner, in the most layman's language that is possible, because the concepts of crypto are anyway pretty hard, and they are very complex sometimes, but I've looked to answer them to the best of my ability, so that you have a better understanding of them, right? I am waiting for more comments for you, and I'll be here for the next few minutes before I can say goodbye to you. If there are no more other questions, if you've enjoyed my company, just let me know on the box below on the screen where it says something. I'll be meeting you in the near future. Thank you so much for joining in, for tuning in, for taking time out to join this live streaming session. I have enjoyed every minute of it, and I hope that you have enjoyed every minute of it as well, right? I'm going to be saying goodbye to all my audience on YouTube, and all the audience. Hello, brother. I'm new here. Says Trade Delicious. Hello, brother. It's very nice to see you. You've just joined in, but it's actually time for me to go and take a leave. We've discussed plenty of things related to AI, related to crypto, related to blockchain technology, all these coins, everything in the world of crypto that we could have possibly discussed. And it's time for me to say goodbye to you. I hope to see you soon, very all. I hope to see you soon, all. I hope to see you all very soon, and I hope that you will be ready with more questions, more doubts, and you will be ready to have more engaging conversations around the world of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology in the near future. You will be much more aware now after all these sessions. You will be much more knowledgeable, and you will definitely have some kind of an idea about cryptocurrency and how it operates, how these markets operate, what is Zbit. I hope you keep continuing investing on Zbit. It's a safe, secure, and transparent platform that is there for all of you to invest on. But I would suggest you to do your own research, do your own analytical study about all these charts, these patterns, what the coins are showing, how they are growing, how they are not, how they are falling, how they are rising, and all these things, right? What the projections are, what the predictions are. Do some kind of research, study the market, study some news, look at articles, and then make conscious decisions on which coin feels right to you, right? On that note, I'm going to be saying goodbye to you. I've enjoyed all your company, and I hope to see you all very soon, right? Goodbye.